Andrew Collins, and I am the Digital Services Librarian here at Gaston College, and today I'm going to show you how to access some of the research resources that we have available for you. We're going to start by going to the Gaston College main page, and you can access this page at gaston.edu. That's gaston.edu. And once you're at the gaston.edu page, you're going to look across the top of the page. You'll see several options in white. And if you will click on the second option where it says Library, and we click right there, it's going to take you to this page, which is the Gaston College Library's main page. Now, all of the resources that I'm going to be showing you in this series of videos can be accessed from this main library's page. But to streamline the process for you, we've put together a page that is specific to research. So I'm going to scroll down here toward the bottom of the page and show you how to access this research page. Now, there are several options down here in the bottom right-hand corner. The order of these may change over time for various reasons, but what you're going to look for is the option that says College Level Research. And then I want you to click on College Level Research, and it's going to take you to this page. Now, this is the College Research homepage, and this is going to be our landing page that we're going to use as a springboard for learning about the resources that we have available for you. Okay, so once again, we are assuming that you have narrowed down your research topic to a well-defined and focused research question. And we have already looked about how you can select topics. We are on the second tab, the How-To tab. And if you need to go back and review how to find print books or how to find ebooks, you can just click on those options under this tab and find those. We're going to be looking right now at how to find articles. So click on Find Articles, and this is going to take you to a page that has a video linked here to help you know how to navigate through our article databases. But I'm going to click on a couple here and show you. We've chosen 3 of the databases that are available for you and have them on this college research page because they're 3 of the ones that we use the most. The best place to start is this first option, which is the ProQuest database. And if you'll click there, it's going to take you to this landing page. You have a search bar. So using the same topic that we were using when we were looking for books and ebooks, I'm going to type in forensics. Click on search or press enter. And what you're going to see here are all the hits, all the articles that are tagged with the word forensics. And if you'll look, large number, 3,339, 230 results. Way too many to scroll through to see what you need. So you really need to be able to focus this search a little more. And like I said, you've already got a well-defined topic, so you'll be able to have some keywords in mind that'll help you narrow this down. But to show you how to do it here, right now I have forensics, but let's say we're interested in forensics and entomology, how the study of insects helps with the field of forensics. So I click enter now, and I want you to watch that number 339,000 is now down to 1,356. And what we've told this database to do, instead of just looking for the word forensics, we're now asking it to find forensics and entomology, both tagged in an article. Now we're going to look down the left-hand side to see how we can further define this. Now, there's a couple different options here. Most of the time when you're doing research, you want full text, so you'll have more information to pull from. And you also, and you see that drops it a little bit down to 1,200. You also want what is called a peer-reviewed article. Now, a peer-reviewed article is going to be an article that has where a researcher has done research on a topic. They have written up their research, they've submitted it to a journal, And this journal sends it out to peer reviewers or people that are in the same field. So if someone did research on entomology and forensics, they did the field work, they studied how blowflies can help CSI investigators determine the time of death of a body that's been found based on the insects that are present. So they've done this research, they've submitted it to a journal, and this journal sends it out to other people that do this type of thing, and they review it. They review the data, and if this research meets up to the standards of the journal, it's published. And that's what you can access when you click on peer reviewed. Okay, so we've got it down to full text, peer reviewed, forensics, and entomology, and we're now at 452 results. You can play around with other search criteria, so I'm going to add another and. So now forensics and entomology, and let's say we're specifically interested in time of death. And notice that I put quotes around time of death because now it's going to look for forensics, the term forensics, and the term entomology, and the phrase, exact phrase, time of death. And that's what the quotation marks are there for, to tell the database that you're looking for this entire phrase along with entomology and forensics. So once I do that and click search, I'm now down to 132 results. Another way that you can filter this down and focus in on topics that are going to help you with your research is you can use this sliding scale. Some databases have a sliding scale, some you have to key in a date, or some may have buttons where you say, okay, within the last 5 years, 10 years, etc. Here I'm going to put this up through 2012 to give me the last 10 years. And when I click on update, it takes me down to 103 results, and let's say now we're going to start looking through some of these. There are other ways to focus your research, but for right now, I wanted you to get a little bit familiar with how to use search criteria, date, and type of resource. So what you're going to see are the 103 hits that we have that the database found that have the words forensic and entomology and the phrase time of death tagged. I'm going to make this easy. I'm just going to select this first one. And let's say this is something that you're interested in, or at least you think you're interested in it at this point. What I would do first is click on where it says abstract or details. And when you click on abstract, this keeps you from having to scroll through the entire article. They're going to give you a little summary of what the article is about. If you see that it's something that you're interested in, you can go to the full text to read through the article to get the information that you need. And the best thing about these digital resources, like I showed you with the ebooks, is the citation feature. So the citation feature is important for several reasons. First of all, when you're doing research, yeah, you're doing research, but you haven't done the original research. You have to point back to where you got your information, and that's what a citation does. It's a roadmap back to where you found your information. And all of these digital resources have a citation feature. You'll see a symbol, usually it's quotation marks, or you will see the word cite, which is the abbreviation for citation, or it will say citation. And like I said, this is a roadmap back to where you got your information, but it also saves you a lot of work because there's certain ways you have to track this information back. So when I click on citation here, it shows you what the citation is. It includes the author, the title of the article, the title of the journal, the volume, the page number, the year it was published, the exact pages where this article is found in that journal. And it also shows that you got this information from a ProQuest database. And what I think is the most important thing is this link right here is a hyperlink back to this article, so you don't have to go through the search process again. What I suggest to everybody as they're starting their research and finding resources is to have a Word doc open. Copy these citations down when you find a good resource and paste them into a Word doc. It does two things for you. First of all, it gets you a jump start on your citations page that will be a part of your research paper, but it also gives you this hyperlink that you'll be able to use to get back to the article. So all you do is copy it, paste it into your Word doc. So the citation feature is just added value. This is not there with print stuff. This is not there with information that you would find on Google. It is here for you on these resources. So there's the citation feature. And that is how you find an article for your research. There are other databases available. I'm going to go up here to the top and close out ProQuest. And we're going to very quickly look at SERS. We looked at SERS earlier as a tool to help you find a research topic. But I mentioned at that time that you can also use it to get resources for your topic. So I'm going to type in forensics here. I have no idea if this database is going to have a lot of hits, but there are some. And just to very briefly go through this, of course, you could narrow down search criteria. You can choose different types. You can choose what publication date you're looking for, what date range. But to make this quick, I'm going to click on this first option, the anthrax investigation. It gives you an article here. Same thing as before, you have the citation feature, which is going to give you a hyperlink to the document itself or the article itself, and it's going to give you the citation information. So SERS is another resource you can use. I'm going to close that tab out. You can also use the Credo reference. We looked at Credo earlier as a way to help you locate a topic that you're interested in. But once again, they all start with a search bar. You can type in your keywords. You can click on well, let me stop a second. If you look over here, we looked at Credo for this, for finding a topic. One thing that's kind of cool, if you are trying to narrow down your topic here, you can look up, we typed in forensics, so it gives me forensic science, but then you can also be more specific. It gives you some keywords you can do your qualifier statements for the database, like forensics and CSI, forensics and fingerprints, forensics and forensic pathology. So it gives you some hints for keywords. But these work the same way. You click on the resource. It's going to give you the option to cite this resource, which will allow you to have that roadmap back to the resource as a hyperlink, but it also gives you the citation. So when you're writing up your citation page to show your instructor where you got, or your audience where you got your information, you'll have that there. So those are 3 databases you can use to help you find your information. Once again, like always, if you need help, you can email us. If you remember to go back to this home page of the College Research, you can email us here. You can also text here. And I hope this helps as you try to find your information.